Hi, this is my audience. Hello everybody, my name is Rohrbach. Today I'll be telling you why I think medical marijuana should be illegal in the United States. August 2nd, 1937, Franklin D. Roosevelt signed the Marijuana Tax Act, which made marijuana illegal. They banned it because it was very addictive and supposedly made you do very bad things. It sounds like cigarettes, it sounds like alcohol. So for them to not ban any of that or promote it like it's such a great thing, but to have marijuana put as a bad substance is kind of crazy. You have way too many innocent people in jail for it. You literally have people who just got caught smoking a joint or literally just having it in their possession go to jail for 6 months or more than a year, which could be literally their cell roommate could be a rapist, could be a murderer, and they're just in there for smoking a plant that is grown on this own world. It's crazy how that just works out. And then the money side of it, we could tax this and it could bring the USA so much money. There's so much that we could be done with that for schools, for foster cares, for our like colleges, everything like that. And then you have the medical side of it, which is kind of amazing. The things that it could do medically that other drugs also can do, but this is way safer, is also like a very amazing. 663,000 people were arrested for marijuana-related offenses in 2018. 92% of that was just for possession. In 2018, FBI's Uniform Crime Reporting Program stated that 40% of drug arrests had to do with marijuana. I'll show you on this chart right here exactly what I mean. So out of all 100%, 40% of it was marijuana and 92% of it was possession. Other 29%, synthetic manufactured drugs is 6%, and heroin, cocaine, or other stuff is 25%. But 40% of it is marijuana, and 92% of that is possession, which basically is you just getting caught with it on you. You're not selling it, you weren't even smoking it, you just had it on you. In Arizona, if you don't have your medical card and you get caught with it, like 2 pounds or less, I believe it was, you're going to jail for 6 months minimum. Like, you're going to go to jail. But in Florida, if you get caught without it, if you get caught without your medical card and you have 21 grams or less, you're literally only going to get a ticket and a fine. So for someone to go to jail for that in one state and then someone to be fined for it in another state, literally an invisible line separating states, which we're supposed to be the United States, every state should be come together on this, it's horrible for them to be going to jail over here and then them just getting a ticket over here. It's really just not fair. And since being illegal, 33 states have legalized medical marijuana. Marijuana isn't really like any other drugs. There hasn't been a noted overdose for it. Scientists do not even know the most amount of marijuana you need to take to have an overdose. So for that to be like that, and then you have your other drugs where you take 3 Xanaxes or like 4 other opioids and drink alcohol, you're gonna die. That's not gonna happen with marijuana. You literally will just fall asleep. Like, you will not kill yourself, you're just gonna fall asleep and have a good night's sleep. Margaret Warner says that in her article, Drugs Overdose Death in the United States in 2017, there were 70,000 drug overdoses in the USA. So let's talk about those bad drugs instead of talking about marijuana. You have your Xanax, cocaine, oxycodone, all your opioids that are being prescribed from you from doctors to make you feel better, but it's literally just having you depressed, just making you feel like you're feeling better, but it's killing you slowly. You're low-key dying from these pills that your doctors are giving you, which can be replaced with medical marijuana. You could have someone having seizures over here and they're being treated for that with medical marijuanas. They're not having their seizures no more. You know, everything's going great because the marijuana did it, other pills weren't doing it. But then you have someone in another state that's having the same exact seizures. It could be a 4-year-old person, and they're not getting that treatment because of their state laws. So because they live here, they're not getting that medical treatment from the medical marijuana, and they're not having their seizures solved. They're just giving them a 4-year-old kid opioids, giving them all the stuff they need that's slowly killing that kid when he could just be getting the cannabis. So for that to be, it's really insane. And then last not least, the amount of money it brings in is really crazy. And what we could do with that money for the USA is insane. On June 25th, 2019, Kimberly Abado says that in her article, Falling Behind the Rest of the World, the US is placed 24 of 71 countries in science and even worse in math. Teachers are not making what they should be. Teachers are sculpting our future generation. They are taking our kids and sculpting their brains for what we want the world to be. But we're also giving teachers no money, not the supplies they need, and it's just not a good look for us. I think that the money we make from medical marijuana and everything we do, recreational sales of marijuana, could help that. It could help, hospitals, our communities and everything. And then and in states like Colorado, California, or Washington, it makes millions of dollars a year. So in August 2020, the Office of Research and Analysis stated that sales from 2014 to 2020 went from 50 million a year to 200 million a year. That's just Colorado. Imagine the other 49 states, how much money that we could use to better our country. To wrap everything up, from innocent people being in jail, from people being sick and not be able to get this medical marijuana because of the state they live in, and then from the money that we could get from it is crazy that it's not legal. It's a plant, it's this, and it grows on Earth. To think marijuana should only be illegal in the USA in 33 states and not 50 states, it doesn't make us united. So I think that all states, not just 33 states, should have medical marijuana. Thank you.